What's up, guys? Flippin' Steve coming at you today with a PSA order. A PSA order finally back since September, late August, sometime August, September, can't quite remember, but a long time ago, I know that nonetheless. Finally returned, got some nice stuff in here, might have some potential big gains in here. A lot of this stuff I bought when it was dirt cheap. I know I got some pretty good grades. I know I got a bad grade here and there. I don't know what cards the grades are actually on because I just looked down the list at my numbers but didn't match them up with the cards. So hopefully the bad grade that I got isn't on the card that I think it might be on, because the card that I think it might be on is a card that I've had since I was a kid and I wanted it to grade well. Also holds some monetary value. Pokemon card. So stick around for that, guys. We're just going to go ahead. We're going to get into this. Make sure you're liking and subscribing. I'm going to flip the camera around. We're going to check these cards out. If you like anything, let me know. Man, let's just go ahead and do this. I'm pumped. Let's do it. All right, guys, let's go ahead and get into the gravy. Let's go ahead and get into these cards. As you see, I got my boxes over here that the cards came in, the StockX boxes that PSA tends to use. This is a mix of some soccer, some NFL football, some NBA basketball stuff. Just a mix. There's a Pokemon card in there. Yeah, so we got basketball, football, soccer. There's going to be a lot of soccer. A lot of this stuff I bought way back, guys. As you can see, this was actually received by PSA. It says on September 4th. And September 4th. So today is May 10th. So we got her back. You do the math. It's been a while. Also, guys, I've written down how much I paid for these cards as a total, and I'll try to give an individual breakdown of what I bought on each one of them. Some of it I still do have eBay history, some of it I don't. So I did write it all down here when I sent my order in, what I paid for each card, and I saved it so that I would know what I would have. And as you can see here, it was $20, 25 items. So $20 an item. So I have $535 worth of grading fees that I need to cover, and I have $524 worth of card investments. So guys, I'm looking at $1,060. Let's just round it up to $1,100. I need this submission to reach $1,100 in order to just break even, but I'm feeling pretty good about this one. Let's go. Let's get into it. Got 25 cards to get through. We'll start with this stack here on the left. Got a Chelsea, Christian Pulisic, Prism, 2019. Oh, we got a Gem Mint 10 on that. Captain America, Christian Pulisic. I'm not sure how everybody's saying it, but 2019. First Chelsea uniform. Highly collectible guy. I bought these for 20 bucks a piece. I bought two of them. As you can see, there's another one sitting there. So 40 bucks for the pair. I might be able to get 200 to 250 bucks for this. So not a bad start to the order with the 10, especially with Chelsea. If Chelsea happens to do well in the Champions League or in the finals and Pulisic puts up some goals, who knows what could happen with that. Let's go ahead and set that over here. We got another Pulisic Prism. Same story. Boom, another 10 rerun. So yeah, there we go. 40 bucks spent on those two cards with the grading fees. You're looking at 40 bucks a piece, 20 each, 20 grading fee, 40 bucks. Should do well there. We got a Marcus Rashford. Don't know which one this is. This is a tricolor Prism and an 8. I thought my Rashfords, as I got another Rashford over here, I had two Rashfords, and I'm really hard on my own cards. I thought this card looked really good. I don't know what aided it. It's got a really good surface, as you can see in the light. It's a beautiful card. And the back is really clean. I mean, I'm going to have to really go over that myself. See what aided that there. Probably just because it was a really nice card. Would have probably been worth a nice chunk of change and a 10. Next up is another Rashford Select 2016 Rookie Select Silver, and that comes back in a 9. That's not too bad. I paid 30 bucks for this. This Rashford here that I got an 8 on, I paid $15. So $15, it came back in an 8. Bought it raw on eBay, like I did with a lot of these. And the silver comes back in a 9. There is some meat on the bone there with that card. I might be able to sell it for a little over $100. So with the $30 investment, you know, I'm about $50 in on this. So there's some meat on the bone to make some profit on that 9. Not sure with the 8. Oh, next up looks like we got an NFL card. So we're steering clear of soccer. We're going to Football American. This is a Alvin Kamara field level select silver. And this comes back in a 9. Another nice looking card. 2017 rookie Alvin Kamara. I bought this one for $41 I have here. So $41 raw, $61 invested. I don't know how much room there is to make much profit off of this card. We'll just see what happens with that. All right, next up, we got a Josh Allen 2018 Optic rookie card. And ew, gross, a 7. What is up with the 7? That's pretty terrible for an Optic card. I must have really missed something bad on here. And I mean, what did I miss? Like, this card is centered. It's pointed. I actually bought 6 or 5 of these for $30 way back in the day. I know that price sounds absolutely crazy. It sounds made up, but it's not. I bought these for $6 a piece. I bought 5 of them for $30 in a lot. I sent 2 of them in to get graded. I sold some raw. I gave some away on the channel, on the Facebook page. And I don't see how this is a 7. I see absolutely nothing wrong with this card. I mean, I'm really going to have to go back over it with my magnifier, which I already done. All these have been, you know, looked over with my magnifier. The centering, the surface, I mean, I don't see anything in these lights. I don't know. I think that's odd. I don't necessarily agree with that grade, but, you know, what are you going to do? You're at PSA's mercy sometimes. And, you know, sometimes they throw you a bone and sometimes they throw you a bone. So here we go. Back up, we got another Josh Allen coming up. This was out of the same lot. So again, I'm into this card for $26 with grading fees. And we get a 9 here. Again, I kind of thought these were at least 9s, possibly 10s. These were the best 2 out of the ones that I thought that I had. And it is what it is. That might be $200 to $300. We shall see. And the last card in this stack is an Aaron Rodgers 2005 Topps. I bought this for $30 raw, guys. I still have the eBay history on this. $30 raw. $30 off eBay. This will be a big hitter if it's good. And boom! Yes! Yes, a 10 here. This is a $30 raw card that I could potentially sell now graded for $1,000. We'll see what happens with his trade rumors and stuff. Could go up, could go down. We'll see. Hey, I'll take that any day of the week. $30, $20 grading fee, $1,000 potential in that card. Let's go ahead and kick it over to the center stack here where I got some NBA stuff. Dwyane Wade 2003 Flair rookie. This was a $15 purchase also off eBay. Thought it looked really good. Got a 9. I don't know the market on this. Not a bad looking card. I love the Flair tradition from this 2003 season. Here we go, Tyler Hero. Anything less than a 10 on this is pretty much not even worth selling. I bought these when they were $5 a piece. Huge lots of Tyler Hero, and I sold a bunch of 10s. Thought this one looked good. One last ditch effort. At the time going in, I thought even 9s were worth getting graded, but not since the massive influx of PSA 9s and Prism. And I got a 9. I might be able to recoup my grading fee. You know, I'm into the card for $5. Should be able to get $25 for it, so looking to break even on the Tyler Hero. Not a very exciting card anymore. Next up, we have a Pokemon card, which this is going to get pushed to the side and saved for later, guys. Pushed to the side and saved for later. And 2 basketball cards, 2 checkerboard parallels. I'm going to push those to the side. I'm going to save those for later also. So we'll see on the basketball cards. Next up, let's get into some of this soccer stuff. We have 2016 Prism, Ronaldo in a PSA 9. I bought this card for $11. $11. Yes, $11 for the Ronaldo Prism. Comes back a 9. Not sure what the market is on that card. Harry Kane. This is a Prism. If I remember correctly, I wrote it down. It's a Hyper. I paid $5 for this. $5. And it comes back an 8. Really nice looking card. It's a shame it's in an 8. Don't know what PSA saw here. They must be maybe something on the surface. The rest of the card looks pretty good. So yeah, both of my really neat looking cards, my Rashford and my Kane, came back as 8s. I don't know how they're grading these surfaces on these. Maybe that corner down there got me for a point. Not really sure. But that's okay. Only $5 invested in the card. Next up, we have some Mohamed Salah cards. And I remember I submitted 4 prisms here, guys. This was a 4 prism lot. 4 different kinds, 4 different variations. I bought this entire lot for $38. And I know you guys might not be believing me, but I still actually have the eBay history. $38 for a Mohamed Salah 2018 prism variation lot. I don't know which order they're in, but this is the first one. Let's go ahead. Okay, I got 2 Lewandowskis. Look like my Salahs got separated. Let's go ahead and do the Lewandowskis first. This one looks like a 2016 Prism. I did Lewandowski is my favorite player. This is the 2018 Prism Silver. Comes back in a 9. I bought this one for $17. $17 raw. Not bad. Should be able to do something with that. And next up, a 2016 Prism. At the time, these cards used to be super hot. They were like $60 to $80 raw. I have a bunch of them dirt cheap. I sent one in for myself. And get a 9 on it. These cards are really tough to grade. They got the red borders on the back. People didn't take care of them. 2 Lewandowskis to go ahead and put with my rookie Lewandowski. You know, I probably won't sell those. He's my favorite. Now, back to the Salah lot. We have all 4 of them in order now. Remember, $38 for this whole lot. That was less than $10 a card. So I'm about $30 invested with grading fees on these. The first one is the Silver Prism. Comes back in a 9. You know, for the price, buying it raw for under $10, I'm not going to complain about a 9. Again, I don't know the market on a lot of these, but I'm just going to assume that I'm going to do decent. Here's another one. This is the Hyper. Comes back in a 10. Sweet looking. Again, I'm a Salah fan. I like these. Next up, we have the Mojo in a 9. I like the looks of the Mojo. That means the last one coming up is a Laser. Again, under $10 a piece for these. And I got 2 9s and I got a 10 so far. And the Laser gets another 10. 10. That is a sweet card with a sweet grade of a player I really like. Don't know if I'll look to flip these. I'll take some of this stuff to Dallas with me probably, because there's probably not much of a market on a lot of this stuff. Here we go. 2016 Raheem Sterling, still playing in the Champions League on Man City. This is a silver and a 10. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. These prisms shine really well, these 2016 Prism Soccer. And a 10 on the Raheem Sterling. Next up, got a couple Harry Kane cards. Harry Kane leading the Premier League in goals and assists. Playing out of his mind. Great player. I think he's going to captain England, you know, in the World Cup. Popular. Silver Prism and a 10 again. And last time I checked the pop reports on these, they were right around 6. The pop report of this card in a 10. Just not easy to get. The Harry Kane in a 10. 2 more soccer cards left. This is going to be a Flash Prism, which you never even see these raw on eBay. Let me flash back to this real quick. This Raheem Sterling, guys, I had bought for the Raheem Sterling I had bought for $20. $20, and this comes back as a 10. That's awesome. And this Harry Kane I had bought for this one came off ComC. This one was $30. $30. Raw cards off ComC and eBay for 20 and 30 bucks grading as 10s. This is a flash prism here. I have my price over here for this one. This one was $9.75. 10 bucks. Flash prism gets a PSA 9. 10 bucks. I only got to make 30 bucks on this to break even. Pop reports on this stuff is low. Lots of fans out there for this stuff. Last but not least, on the soccer stuff, we've got KDB, who's playing great again for Man City, come back from his injury. I bought this one raw for $25. And these were selling for crazy amounts not long after I bought it. I bought it before the initial soccer spike. $25 raw on the silver. And we get a 9. It's a pretty popular card right now. Might be able to get 350 bucks for it. Anywhere between 300 and 400 possibly. So again, I'm $44 in on it. Looking to make a nice little chunk. Definitely some meat on the bone. Next up, we're down to our last two, and I wanted to save these because these are some Optic checkerboards. We got Anthony Davis, first Lakers uniform. I paid 60 bucks for this. Basketball was a little more expensive. The checkerboard gets a 9. These are tough to grade because they get print lines on them and stuff. I'll take a 9. I think the centering on this wasn't quite there from top to bottom. Just an amazing looking card of AD. We'll see how the Lakers and him push this year. He had a big game last night for 42 points. And again, same theme. Checkerboard Kawhi Leonard, first Clippers uniform. So I was buying these back during the time when everybody was looking at the first uniform stuff and desperate to buy any basketball stuff. I paid 100 bucks for the Kawhi, 60 for the AD. I'm 100 bucks. I'm 120 bucks in on this with my grading fee. So I need a 9 to at least break even, I would say. Maybe not even. And a 10. Gem 10 on the Kawhi. With the shine, with the checkerboard. And my lighting doesn't even do that any justice. That card looks amazing in real life. And the last card, guys, if you watched my Pokemon videos that I did a long time ago when I found my Pokemon cards from when I was a kid, this was pack pulled when I was a kid. Put directly into a top loader because I never played. And this is a Charizard base holo. Not a first edition, not a shadowless, but a Charizard base holo that I pulled out of a pack over 20 years ago. So this card has been just stashed away and moved with me from place to place, from my parents' house and this, that, and the other for 20 plus years. And I sent it in to get it slabbed. And it pulls off a 9. It pulls off a mint 9. That's pretty good. I'm satisfied with a 9. I mean, a 10 would have been great. But who's going to ask for a 10 on a card that they've had stashed away for 20 plus years? I mean, the top loader on this thing had turned yellow. It had been sitting there it had been sitting away for so long. I knew that it had a small white spot on the lower. There it is, as you can see. And I thought that those white spots were going to be what cost me. I guess the white spots must be common, but the card the front of this card was flawless. I knew the centering, and I knew that it would be the corners that cost me. But yeah, I'm happy with the order, guys. Let me know what you think. Have you guys got any orders back lately? Any of these cards in here that you like? I'm probably taking all this higher end stuff with no eBay market on it to Dallas with me. I don't sell on my YouTube platform. But if there's anything collectible that you see in here that you really like, that you can't find anywhere, don't be afraid to hit me up. I do deals all the time. But anyway, guys, hope you like the order. This is following my live stream. I'm doing this video on Monday evening, but I'm live streaming Monday night. This will probably be uploaded sometime Tuesday. So you may have seen some of this stuff already by the time this video uploads, because I might show some of its stuff on the live stream. So guys, thanks for joining my PSA reveal. Again, let me know what you're buying, if you're, what grading companies you're using. Do you have anything coming back? Do you have anything out? What was your favorite card in this? Where do you think I'm going to make my most money at, guys? Thanks for checking it out. Make sure you like, make sure you subscribe. Until next time, guys, good luck in your investing, and I will see you later.